Hi there, it's Sally from Rickety Snippets here, and today I have a mini Easter project to show you. So all the printables for this kit are free for everyone that's on my email list. So if you'd like to sign up, follow the link below, get your free printables, and then come back here and I'll show you how to put it together. So there are 2 pages to print out, and I put them both on 160 GSM cardstock. And you can see we have the elements of the folder, and then we've got some bits of ephemera to go inside. So lots of Easter images with eggs and bunnies and chicks and a little lamb in an overcoat there. So first thing I need to do is to cut them all out. So I'll do that and then I'll be back. Okay, so that's all the pieces cut out. And the first bits that we need to begin with are these 2 bits of the folder. So we're going to start by sticking those 2 together. So I'm going to flip them over. Oh, it's got oh, I've had a cat stand on that, look. So I'm turning them over, just make sure they're both up the right way. And then I'm going to put some glue around one of them. So I want to go right up to the edges, close as we can get. And then I'm just going to stick one on top of the other. And we want to really closely align this if we can. So I'm not sticking it down just yet. I'm just going to turn it over, make sure it meets everywhere. I did feel myself veer off course with one of these eggs, so not quite a perfect match. And then I'm just going to run my bone folder over it, just to move that glue about a bit under there. And then I'm going to leave that to dry just for a couple of minutes. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to put together these side panels, which are going to go on there. So we have a purple and a yellow egg here. Actually, the pattern meets up along the top, so the yellow goes on the right and the purple goes on the left there. And on these panels, we have a couple of eggs here, which you could use as ephemera if you wanted to, or you can use them as a tuck. So I'm going to actually stick them on top of that kind of existing image and use that as a tuck. So I'm going to start gluing really from about halfway down the egg, maybe just a bit above halfway, and then round the bottom, so it leaves plenty of space to tuck something in there. And then I'm just going to attach it to that image. And I'm going to do the same with this one, only on the opposite side, so that we can tuck something in that way on that one and that way on this one. So glue. Whoop. Stick that one in place. Like that. So those are 2 little tuck spots. And we also have a pocket that we're going to put in the middle here. So the bottom of this egg is going to become a pocket there. So I'm just going to put some glue around the egg shape. Stick that in place there. Go. And before we do anything else with this, I'm going to put some ink around the edges. There we are. So lovely forgiving ink that covers up any places where the pattern doesn't quite meet properly. So the next thing I'm going to do is going to score some lines on this piece. I'm going to grab my scoreboard and a ruler and something to score with. So I'm actually using my awl for this. So I like to use the awl if I am making very precise scores in anything. But when I use it at an angle so that I'm not using that really pointed end, because I don't want to damage the paper. So the first thing we're going to do is, so on the back side, this is the back, we're going to score along the edge of the folder and along the line where it meets this half egg, okay? So right up to the edge of the folder there. And then along that image. And then the same on the other side. And then we're just going to fold those in. Like that. And then we're going to flip it onto the other side, and then we're going to score. There are two, so this pattern has quite a few lines in it, but there are some purple, there's two purplish lines here and here. So I'm going to score along those as well. And then we're going to fold those inwards. And then I'll grab my bone folder and give that a good smooth over. Go. So all of those fold lines I'm going to smooth over with the bone folder. So hopefully I'll sit nice and flat. Flattish. There we go. So we have our egg on the front as our kind of opens our doors to our folder. And then our egg on the inside of the pocket, and then we're going to put these two panels on, which are also going to be pockets. So again, starting with the purple one on the left, and I'm going to just put some, oh actually before I put any glue on it, I'm going to punch a little notch out of it, just on that side, so that you can get things in and out more easily. And let's do the same on this one. There we go, and then I'll put a bit of ink around those edges. So yes, I'm going to put some glue on the top and the bottom and along the straight edge. And then just stick that down, kind of lining up with that line. The key thing is to make sure that the folder will still fold in, that that pocket's not getting in the way, and that it's not kind of hanging over this edge too much either. And then I'm going to do the same for this one. There we go. So when they've dried a little bit, we can put some ephemera in them. So I'm going to put some of the smaller pieces in the tucks and the egg, or the egg pocket. I think we'll have this little moody bunny. Look at him, having a bit of a strop. Put him in the middle. And that's our chick in there. Bunny. And then these larger pieces can tuck into these pockets. So that's it. One little folder that you can put inside your junk journal, or you could put a message on one of these pieces and use it as an Easter card. So I hope whatever you do with it, you have lots of fun with it and have a happy Easter. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.